We do have one more featured speaker, and to introduce him, we have a man who has gotten some press already this morning, but I think he deserves a little more. He's the man from Carpentersville. He's the man from Family Taxpayers Union, from Republican Renaissance Project, from Champion News Radio and ChampionNews.net, and now the Illinois Republican Party Finance Committee. Please welcome Jack Roeser.
Recently I've been called Renegade Jack. Some people think that, I'm 86 years old. When I hear Mr. Brady talk about how Illinois used to be, I can think about when I was a young businessman and starting my first company when I was 25 years old and reading Sales Management magazine. And in the back end of it, they had the statistics on Cook County, Chicago. Cook County was the leading county in the whole United States by twice in economic activity. Illinois was the biggest exporter. Of course, a lot of that was corn. But we led in 10 different industries, from steel through electronics, furniture, textiles. All of those things were in Illinois. The Democratic Party has killed the golden goose, folks. And they've changed what was the most remarkable place in the world. This is a rich spot here in the United States. It's got soil 16 feet deep. You don't get another place in the world like that till you get to the Ukraine, and it's a fraction of what we have here. And we've got the great American people, and I myself have lived the American dream. I'm not going to talk about myself much, but I'm going to tell you, I started my company in 1961 with just $5,000. I've got 600 employees in a high-tech American manufacturing company in Carpentersville, and we do it all right there in America. I'll tell you one more thing. I never borrowed a nickel along the way. Borrowing takes out your guts. But with that, I'm going to say, on the renegade thing, why would a guy 86 years old, who's richer than he ever thought he could be, I'm a Depression baby, for God's sakes. And, why would I abandon the principles that were so dear to me for so many years, and on which I've spent many millions of dollars in recent years, fighting often a losing battle? Why would I, what would I find trading all of that in for what? A political position that I don't need? I can't see why I would do that, and I haven't. What I have seen is that there's a time for fighting the enemy that's in front of you, and for a long time it's been the people that have been misusing our Republican Party. And but we got a great gift from Andy McKenna. Surprising to hear that, isn't it? Well, he spent 5.5 years doing something unsuccessful as a chairman of the Republican Party, state chairman, and nothing but losses. After a lot of vacillating, he decided to run for governor, and very late he jumped into the primary, and he spent $5.5 million. He spent more than twice as much as all of the other candidates, and there were 6 of them, put together. And he went to a crashing defeat, ignominious, I love that word, 3rd place with all that money. He took with him out of the Republican Party $5.5 million, and himself and his losing record, and the people that supported him, some of the old dragons that were only there to keep their own position in the party, they all went out with Andy McKenna. That was a catharsis, another nice word. And with that, the signal was in that the Republican Party got cleaned out of some of the old stick-in-the-muds. The ones that weren't crooks, because the big hero is Pat Fitzgerald. He got rid of about 400 crooks in both parts of the party, and he isn't through yet. He's a hero. But there were a lot of people that weren't crooks. They weren't felons, but they were unethical, and they weren't real Republicans. They didn't stand for much. Most of those people are gone. There's some left, but I don't think we want to remember our enemies too much, because we got a great opportunity in front of us. And Pat Brady allowed me to make a speech at the 20th on Saturday of last month, and he allowed me to make the concluding speech at the convention. Brady ran a nice business-wise convention, but to me, it was way too smooth and quiet. Brady's a good guy, and he gave all the people a chance to speak, and me last of all. I gave what turned out to be the best speech of my life, and because it got a lot of applause from the 19 people that are on the Central Committee. Well, some of them have been there a long time, and I'm sure they can remember the bad days, and they're remembering it now.